Good afternoon, gentlemen. Welcome to our chapter programming awards program. Yes, because there are so many awards here in Pi Kappa Alpha, so many outstanding individuals and chapters, we have to have an entire session dedicated to nothing but awards. And this is just one of many over the course of the next several days. We're going to recognize today our Pike University attendees. We're also going to recognize all of our various chapter programming awards: recruitment, alumni relations, new member education, health and safety, and so on. Congratulations to all the chapters in advance. And for those of you who are out there looking to improve various programming areas within your chapter, this is the opportunity to take note of some of these award-winning chapters, seek them out after today's program, throughout the course of the convention, and spend some time with them and better understand how they've been able to make their program successful and worthy of recognition. So at this time, I'd like to invite your education officer, Danny Ryan, up to the podium to begin this afternoon's program.
A little shorter. Thank you, Justin. At this time, I would like to announce our Pike University Awards, recognizing the chapters and those individuals who have seen the benefit firsthand in what Pike University programming can provide to not only their chapters, but to themselves as individuals. We had 45 chapters make the 25-man commitment to Pike University by sending a minimum combined total of 25 men to Pike University events over the past academic year. When your chapter is called, please send one representative up to the stage to be recognized with the other award recipients in a group photo. Over to my left with International President Babango and Executive Vice President Buck. Your awards will be available following this presentation just across the way from the registration. There's the 3 tables waiting for you out there. So now our chapters who achieved 25-man commitment. Washington State University, Purdue University, McNeese State University, University of Vermont, East Carolina University, Embry-Riddle, Coastal Carolina, RPI, Chapman, Lehigh, UNLV, Southeast Missouri State, North Texas, Northwestern State, Rockhurst University, Nebraska Omaha, Louisville, Alabama Huntsville, Tulsa, Utah State, University of Texas, Rose-Hulman, Louisiana Lafayette, Texas Arlington, Utah, South Florida, Oklahoma State, Northwestern University, Wilfrid Laurier, Nebraska Kearney, Indiana State, Mizzou, Minnesota, Kansas, Ohio State, Kansas State, Cal State Fullerton, Drexel University, Louisiana Monroe, Nebraska, Toledo, Missouri S&T, and last but not least, the University of Cincinnati. Let's give all these men a round of applause. While this photo is taking place, along with the 25-man commitment, we would also like to recognize the chapter having the highest overall Pike University attendance over this past year. Beginning with last year's Academy, the Leadership Summits, and the Chapter Executives Conference, this year we would like to recognize a chapter that sent an outstanding total of 72 men to these events. 72 men. This chapter has really created a culture of continuing Pike education for its members. This past year, they had representation at the Academy, the CEC, and the Chicago Pike University Leadership Summit. Please join me in recognizing the University of South Dakota. With the representative from Kappa Pi, please come forward. Again, congratulations to all of these chapters for making the commitment to Pike University, and we look forward to recognizing even more chapters at this upcoming 2016-17 Pike University year. Now on to the highest attendance and the Man Miles Awards for this convention. First, the highest attendance, sending a total of 19 men from Monroe, Louisiana. We recognize the Eta Omicron chapter of University of Louisiana Monroe. Now for the Man Miles, who also sent 19 men to this Pike University event. All the way from Arizona State University, we're going to recognize the Delta Tau chapter sending 19 men, a total of 27,306 miles round trip. Let's give them a round of applause. Now I would like to recognize the individuals who have taken the initiative to improve themselves and their leadership in their chapters by attaining Pike University certification. First, we will recognize those men achieving Garnet level status. Please stand and come forward as your name is called for a group photo with International President Babango and Executive Vice President Buck. These men will receive a Pike University diploma suitable for framing, a Pike University lapel pin, as you've probably seen many of those certified men wearing around this weekend, and recognition via the fraternity's website, Shield and Diamond, and other fraternity print media. These materials will be available following this event, and we will distribute those actually at our second consultant session. So our second one on Saturday. Now to recognizing those men. And I apologize in advance. There are more than 40 names here, so if I butcher anyone's name, I apologize. From Oklahoma State, Chase Anderson. University of Texas, Lucas Anderson. Cal State Long Beach, Jake Baker. Indiana University, Thomas Bechtel. Linfield, Noah Berg. Kansas, Mason Biberstein. Towson, Charles Bingham. Arizona State, Austin Bloom. Florida Southern, Silver Brenz. Miami, Peter Kallick. University of Texas, Derek Kamazine. Louisiana Monroe, Chase Campo. Northwestern State, Jorge Cardenas. Westchester, Nicholas Cardillo. South Alabama, Aaron Carlton. Winthrop, Jacob Carr. Coastal Carolina, Sean Carter. Oklahoma State, Christian Claypool. From Georgia College and State, William Cross. From Texas A&M, Jordan DeBeer. Indiana University, Connor Dickerson. Rowan, Kyle England. Mississippi State, Robert Farrar. McMaster, Simon Felice. University of Illinois, Luke Francis. Indiana State, Spencer Gasper. Wilfred Laurier, Fred Gassimi. Florida Southern, Brandon Jaswecki. Louisiana Lafayette, Randall Glancy. University of Arkansas, Robert Goodurl. Penn State, Andrew Gordon. Winthrop, Trevon Gray. Gannon, James Gruss. Minnesota, Alex Ho. McNeese, Bobby Honeycutt. Arkansas Little Rock, Mason Hunter. Saad Irfan, Indiana University. David Jackson, Boston University. Dakota Lamar, Wilfrid Laurier. Craig Lamb, Murray State. Trevor Lanphier from Utah. Simon McLeod from Wilfrid Laurier. Chad Mateja from Purdue. Ryan McGuire, Utah. Wyatt Mitchum, Jacksonville. Kevin Mullally, Wilfrid Laurier. Austin Nally, University of Texas Arlington. William Neville, Virginia Tech. Adam Pitt, Washington State. Benjamin Porter from Oklahoma State. From Northeastern University, Peter Salidas. From Chapman, Nicholas Quant. Austin P., Jordan Reedy. Nebraska Omaha, Cole Richter. Indiana University, Michael Riddle. Nebraska Omaha, Nick Reichel. Louisiana Monroe, Jonathan Roberts. Southeastern Louisiana, Austin Rogers. Missouri State, Chandler Rogers. Coastal Carolina, Jacob Roundtree. Georgia Tech, Nicholas Ruiz. Texas A&M Commerce, Sandoval. Virginia VCU, Alex Satowski. Missouri S&T, Scott Schreier. South Carolina, Nicholas Schweitzer. Kettering, Austin Smith. Central Arkansas, Matthew Stelting. Wilfrid Laurier, Jacob Stewart. From Rutgers, John Sullivan. From Pittsburgh State, Chase Yulick. Adrian, Caleb Vanderluck. Texas State, Peter Vanderstup. Texas State, Adam Vandeventer. Austin Walker from Mississippi State. Fred Watson from Louisiana Lafayette. And your last Garnet certified, Elijah Wilk from Cal State Fullerton. And of course, now we will recognize our gold level recipients. These men, as we said before, the Garnet level have attended 3 Pike University events, this being their 3rd. For the gold level, these men have attended at least 5 Pike University events. For gold level certification, in addition to what was mentioned earlier for Garnet level, these gold level recipients will receive an official Pike University transcript providing a detailed description of each program attended, the topics presented, and skills obtained, 5 letters of reference from the fraternity's international president, John Babango, attesting to the significance of this accomplishment, an official Pi Kappa Alpha graduation stole, which they will receive here, and recognition via an annual Pike University press release to Fortune 100 corporations and listing in the Pike University portion of the Shield and Diamond. As your names are called, please come forward for another group photo, and then your printed materials will actually be available at the second consultant meeting on Saturday, along with the Garnet level recipients' paperwork. So now, for the gold level recipients, from Missouri S&T, William Wynn. Oklahoma State, Jose Alvarez. Garrett Applegate from Arizona State. Garrett Arnold from Nebraska Kearney. Stephen Baldus from Mizzou. Matthew Blackburn from IU Southeast. Connor Bliss from Arkansas. Daniel Benar from East Central. Austin Budnick from Florida FGCU. Marcus Block from North Carolina Wilmington. James Bush from Pittsburgh State. John Calcinor from Georgia State. Robert Chesney from Adrian. Devin France, McMaster. Cody Freiberger, Wisconsin Whitewater. Grant Hale, North Texas. Austin Ham, Central Oklahoma. Lawson Haynes, Georgia Southern. John Holden from Rockhurst. Matthew Hutton, Michigan State. John Hewler, The Ohio State. Robert Kinzinger, University of Missouri St. Louis. Matthew Kirby, Angelo State. Daniel Maloney, UNLV. Wyatt Medine, Louisiana Monroe. Blake Miller, Toledo. Jacob Mitchell, UTA, Texas Arlington, Luke Mahiry from Jacksonville. Spencer Perkins, Louisiana Monroe. Kane Philly, Arkansas Little Rock. Xavier Prosper, Wilfrid Laurier. David Reamer from Rose-Hulman. Taylor Root, Wilfred Laurier, Mark Scott, UTA at Arlington, Stephen Scott, Indiana University Southeast, David Sapasuth from Adrian, Benjamin Silvestri from Louisiana Monroe, I apologize for this one, Nellen, but Nellen Tamperhausen from McMaster, Eric Weicheling from Idaho, Garrick Willis, Old Dominion, and the final gold recipient, Nicholas Woolley from Angelo State University. Man, I butchered that. Let's have one more round of applause for these gold level recipients.